family trauma or any kind of trauma is the best thing that can happen in your life, I think. Let's say if you're like a rich kid that was born with like almost everything, you're going to find it really hard to find motivation to want to do anything. Like unless you're like just naturally motivated, I find that I've realized that most people that come from like traumatic families, or let's say they see like a bunch of like struggle with their parents are struggling for money, or maybe your family members have like a sickness or anything, anything like that, your dad was a fucking abusive or anything like that. You shouldn't see that as, oh, poor me, I have to go through this shit. Like it sucks that my family doesn't have that much money. It sucks that my family member is going through like a sickness or any trauma, anything that happens in your life. You should realize that the like this isn't happening to you, it's happening for you, bro. Like you have to realize that these are things that are gonna literally make you into a man. Like realize that, oh, dude, my dad was such an asshole to my mom, or oh, my my family all struggled with this sickness and now I have to deal with my family member being sick or something like that. Or I don't know, just any traumatic experience that you have in your life. You should use that as motivation because you will have unlimited motivation to know like, fuck, dude, I don't want this shit for my family. I don't want to, like, that should push you. Like whenever you want to give up or whenever you don't want to push as hard as you want to, you should be thinking about your family, like thinking about the your family pain that you're going through, bro. Like you shouldn't be like, "Oh, poor me. I didn't fucking grow up in like a rich family or something." You I want you to understand that if you're going through traumatic experiences, if you're going through hard times while you're younger, or your parents are abusive, or your parents didn't have that much money, or this is literally the recipe to become like a very successful person when you're younger. Just go look at anybody that has become very successful in their life and you'll realize that most of the people that have become successful have come from really broken backgrounds. Like so many people that have become successful come from backgrounds they were poor, they didn't have any much money, everything was against them, yet they were still able to come up. Why is that? It's because when you have so much pain, it gives you so much unlimited motivation to want to change your life for the better. That is why there's so many people that when they come from really broken families, they become millionaires or they become really successful in life because of the the traumatic experiences that they want to overcome, like that they had in their life. Like they don't want to go through these pains because it's just how they used to live when they were younger and they just want to work so hard to escape this pain. So don't think about it as something that's bad for you. Think about it as like, this is literally going to be the reason that I become a millionaire when I'm older, or this is literally going to be the reason that I am going to be very successful because I have all this like negativity that happened to me when I was younger. Maybe my dad beat me when I was younger, or oh, my mom used to not have enough money because my fucking, I don't know, some traumatic experience that happened to you when you were younger. Don't see it as something that's bad. See it as, this is the reason that I'm going to become successful because I don't want my family to go through that shit. My personal family that like I create, I don't want them to go through that. So I'm gonna make sure that I become the man that can provide for my family, or that just be able to take the pain away from their family so they don't have to go through the same shit that you went through. Don't see it as, oh, it's making me weaker. See it as, it's making me stronger, and understand that you're literally going to become more successful because of the pain that happens in your life. Like if you grew up poor, like the Starbucks owner, the CEO of Starbucks, he was in the projects. Like I think he was adopted or some shit, or he didn't even have parents. Like he was a foster kid or some shit like that. Or I think his parents didn't even have a house or some bullshit. Like, but yet he was able to become a billionaire. He was able to create the Starbucks company and become a billionaire. Like, he did not have any money when he was younger, bro. Like, his parents didn't even have a home, bro. They lived in government homes their whole life. They barely had any food, and he was able to become a billionaire because of all the trauma that happened to him when he was younger. So when you think that you have it worse or that everything is against you, realize that that is literally the best thing that could happen to you, is to have like not have everything when you're younger. That is the best thing that can happen to you because it gives you so much hunger to want to better yourself. And you'll realize comparing yourself to comparing yourself to your friends, if you're a younger person and you have a traumatic family, you'll realize that you are literally more mature than people that are older than you because of like how you were raised in your family. You'll realize that, well, my friends are kind of like, they don't go to the gym, or oh, they don't want to actually advance their careers. They're more worried about like the playing games or some shit like that. Like, you as a traumatic ass motherfucker when you were younger, you'll realize that you will be literally more motivated than people that are older than you because of your family being like such in a shitty position or anything like that. Like, it just gives you so much motivation. So all I have to say is like, don't see it as something bad happening to you. Like, literally see it as, this is happening for me and this is the reason that I'm going to become successful. Like, just think about the guy that like created Starbucks. He became a billionaire. He came from nothing, bro. He came from the mud, bro. He came from like his family not even having like a home and shit. Like, so that's basically all I have to say, man. Don't see it as something's happening like it's happening for you. It's not happening to you, man. Like, this is the reason you're going to become successful.